So if our campaign was real, the hashtag #MyDayWithout that Ryerson students took part of was very successful. The hashtag #MyDayWithout is an easy thing that university students can take part in because it doesn't take a lot of their time and their busy schedules, so therefore many of them took part in the hashtag. The campaign video that we made also was shared over 1,000 times in the span of our campaign, which is great. A lot of our photos on Facebook got shared as well, with reaching 50 to 100, sometimes 200 likes on all our photos. It was also easy to get our message across to people who live or spend the majority of their time in downtown Toronto, because that is where the bulk of homeless people are and stay. Students that could not volunteer or take part in the hashtag #MyDayWithout were still showing support online on all our social media platforms, liking, commenting, and sharing as much as they can. If our campaign was real, failure that we had was we had a day where we had volunteers come and sort clothes that were going to get distributed to homeless shelters and homeless people in the street. However, although some volunteers came, we did not have the biggest turnout due to some conflicts around exam time for university students.
So some things we could have done for next year was the timing of our campaign. The timing of our campaign was definitely not ideal because our target audience was university students, and it was during exam time, so they were all pretty busy, and we couldn't have had a bigger turnout that we wanted. For next year, we can try and get local businesses involved and become sponsors for the hashtag #MyDayWithout. As we university students have our #MyDayWithout, local businesses can have #MyDayWith, where they provide the homeless with food and drinks. Next year, we can also incorporate more universities in the Toronto area and other Ontario cities to participate in the campaign and get involved.
Throughout this campaign, I learned a few things. One thing that I learned is that as a university student, I take a lot of things for granted, and a lot of people don't have things that sometimes I don't think twice about. Another thing I learned throughout this campaign is that there's a lot to do with the campaign to making sure that you're on the right schedule, on the right track, and that everything's running smoothly. So you always got to stay organized and make sure that your team is working together, and I think you did a good job at that.
So two things that I've definitely learned from this campaign is that I'm more aware of my surroundings and the homeless people around me, and that campaigns can make a difference. Thanks.
The one thing I learned during this campaign was just how much of a difference these organizations such as Out of the Cold, the Salvation Army, and the Hope Mission actually make. Also, during my research, I found that a lot of these organizations, they're founded on Christian values and beliefs, so that was really interesting to learn. Overall, I had a great time working on this campaign. I feel that I've learned a lot about homelessness in Toronto and all over Canada, and I hope that in the future that I can do something to help.
This is Alisha Dayaram, and this campaign taught me the importance of social media in our era and how important it is in communicating a message to our demographic. I learned how we can measure metrics from our social media platforms like Facebook and Instagram, and how we can use that for an advantage to give a specific brand value for our campaign. As well as I learned how to target our demographic, which was university students, in a way that they would feel engaged and feel relevant to our campaign.
Hi, my name is Gabrielle. Working on this campaign taught me the importance of pre-planning and, especially for PR purposes, how crucial it is to develop a critical path to ensure everybody on the team is on the same page. I also learned how important volunteering is, as oftentimes, in order to conduct these not-for-profit organizations, the funding just isn't there, and we as a city need to rely on our volunteers when making these things happen.